What up? This your boy Big Wolf, and most of you know me parted ways with Mexican Reaper, and over some petty shit. A few weeks ago or about a month ago or something like that. His mom posted a picture of her and her sister on Facebook, and all I said was, "Y'all two look alike." And then the sister must have saw me, like my name on there, and she just wanted to know who I was, because she knows everybody in the family, but she doesn't know I'm Malcolm. I'm not really part of the family. I'm just a close friend of the family. Well, was. And she had to meet, and I just told her I was a close friend of the family. I'm this, I'm that, just making small talk, like, hi, how you doing, and to introduce your name, shit like that. And she just told me that she was going to come to Minnesota and see her folks. I said, okay, that's it. And I just told, Mexican Reaper that, um, your aunt, sent me a friend request. Nothing, no bad talk, no inappropriate talk. I just want to see what she wanted and basically introduce myself. This pincha vulture, because he's a fucking vulture, because he feeds off of bullshit like a vulture. And this pincha vulture goes ham and gets mad, starts talking about, why are you talking to my aunt and this and that, like it's his girlfriend. And to me, I think, Mexican Reaper has a sexual fetish towards his aunt. Like he's on some incest type shit. So I really stopped talking to him because I can see if he was defending his girlfriend, if I was talking to his girlfriend, which is I have no interest in her. Like what the fuck, I don't talk to white girls. Period. But this motherfucker is on some incest type shit. Like literally, like the way he was coming at me is the way like you would defend your girlfriend or some shit like that. I can understand that's his aunt. One, she's 40 years old. Two, she lives all the way in California, so it's not like I'm gonna see her and I don't know her. That's the first time of me talking to her. So this motherfucker starts going on and on and on. Like it's his girlfriend. Like I really think this motherfucker has a sexual fetish towards his aunt and shit. So I stopped talking to him. I really don't give a fuck about him no more. Like, if he dies in the next 5 years, who gives a fuck? And all this popping off, talking about he's a fucking Sereno. He's not no fucking Sereno. Number one, his social media account name is Last King Reaper, keyword king. What Serenos call himself a king? It doesn't make sense. Number two, if this motherfucker was a Sereno, why the fuck does he have LA tattooed in blue and little ass dice where the 1 and 3 where nobody can tell what you're banging? If he was really a Sereno, this motherfucker would have Sereno tattooed on his arm. He would have sur13 tattooed on him, or X3 with Sir under it or some shit like that. He has LA in blue letters with some dice with 1 3 as the dots. So I'm like, to me, it looks like this motherfucker is banging the LA Dodgers. So I really can't fuck with him because this motherfucker is faker than Milli Vanilli. And for example, like no cholo or street gangster has his hairstyle. Like this motherfucker has bangs. He has bangs. Like to me, that's some pretty boy type shit. And he has those Latino pretty boy eyes, and he has bangs going down like his eyebrows. So, what cholo or what street thug has that type of hairstyle? To me, he looks like a late '90s punk rock skater boy. Because this motherfucker's wearing like Misfits and Ramones t-shirts and shit like that. Like rock band t-shirts. Like I don't think cholos rock band t-shirts. And number two, like he's not hard. He doesn't have that hard, tough guy look face. Like he thinks he's Sonny from the Bronx Tale. He thinks he's Tony Montana, which is he not. Like he has those boyish good looks. So why the fuck are you trying to be a street thug or a cholo when you got those boyish good looks? Like he has a better chance of being in a boy band than joining a gang, even though he's not in a gang. Like if you was a Sereno, where's the fucking gunshot marks? You never been stabbed or shot, and this motherfucker talking about fuck Latin Kings, fuck Brown Pride, fuck Notanos, but have they ever stomped you out? No. Have you ever whooped their ass? No. Have they ever shot at you? No. You have no bullet wounds on them whatsoever, no cut marks, no knife marks, so how can this motherfucker say fuck Latin Kings, fuck Brown Pride when they did nothing to you? He's a wall banger. Like, this motherfucker would probably just spray painted some shit in California, and someone probably caught his ass and told him to get the fuck out of here, and that motherfucker probably got ran out of California because why the fuck would you leave California for Minnesota? Like, why would you leave that nice weather just to come to this cold ass state? It doesn't make sense. That motherfucker got ran out. He's a wall banger. You're talking about fuck Latin Kings, fuck Brown Pride. but they did nothing to you, you know. They didn't stomp you out, they didn't beat you up, they didn't shoot at you, you know. You got no bullet wounds in you whatsoever, bro. Like, your ass is just faker than Milli Vanilli, you know. The two guys who lip sing on an album and sold millions and scammed the whole world, you know, and then they got caught, you know, at the end of it. But this motherfucker's faker than Milli Vanilli, and how's he gonna call himself a Sereno when his social media name is Last King Reaper? That doesn't make sense. Like, he's fucking confused. Like, he's a very good actor. He's a very good actor. He's a very good actor. I mean, they're rebooting Walker Texas Ranger, so that motherfucker needs to apply and see if he can get a job working on the show Walker Texas Ranger, because they need some, you know, fake street thugs, you know. So it's like, you know, he should apply because he's a real good actor. He even had me fooled with all this little acting street thug shit, you know. Like, he's not a fucking Sereno, because, like I said, if he was a fucking Sereno, why don't you have it tattooed on you? He knows for a fact that if he tattoos Sereno on him and a actual Latin King or a Brown Pride or a Norteño runs up on his ass, they're gonna blast his ass or fucking cut his fucking head off, and he doesn't want that issue. He's not about that life, you know. Because if he was, he would tattoo it on his arm and be proud to show it. But he has fucking L.A. with dice numbers on there. Like I said, it looks like he's representing the L.A. Dodgers, you know. But you know, this motherfucker is like fake as fuck. Like, I really can't stand his ass. Like, I mean, like, he let some dude with some guy broke a Modelo bottle, broke the glass in half, and pulled it on his ass. He didn't get out the car because he said he didn't want to mess up his shoes. Like, that's some female shit, you know. And speaking of female shit, like, when, you know, if he came to me, if he claims he's a G, like he says he is, which is he's not, why the fuck would he go back to a bunch of females, because he mostly lives with females in his house, you know, and pop shit to them like a female, you know, like some high school female type shit, you know, talking about Malcolm did this, Malcolm did that, Malcolm said that. Like, if you was a G like you said you were, you would have came to me like a G, which is you're not, you know, and said, you know, my aunt is nosy as fuck, you know, just leave her alone, don't talk to her, and we're ended at that, you know. But this motherfucker couldn't do it. He couldn't be a man and talk to me like a G. Like, he had to go back and tell a whole bunch of females, which is I'm really thinking that he is a female, because no man that I know has bangs in front of their eyes unless they're emo or gothic or some type of shit. And he can't be one of those, because, you know, what the fuck, you know, he'll probably fake on that shit too, you know. But, like, to me, he should join a boy band, because he has those boyish good looks. He has the boyish band hairstyle and those puppy dog pretty eyes, you know. So if that motherfucker joined a boy band, I would really buy one of his albums. As much as I want to see him die and I hate this motherfucker, I would really buy one of his albums just to support him, you know, because he's in a boy band. But other than that, you know, I can't take him serious. Like, everything about him is a fucking joke. Like, not once did I hear about this motherfucker going to a different hood and fucking people up, you know. Like, this motherfucker doesn't have a bullet wound on him whatsoever, so how the fuck could you call yourself a fucking Sereno and you never been shot or stabbed before? Like, you may have had a few scuffles back when you're in your teen days, but that's just teenager life bullshit, you know. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, to me, you're just a Hollywood actor, you know, who's playing these parts and playing these roles and playing these characters. To me, like, he's a really good Hollywood actor, and he should stop fucking around with these landscaping jobs and apply at, you know, an acting job. And this motherfucker walking around like he's shining, like he's got it going on because he has a car. First of all, your bitch is the one who fronted you, you know, the car, who made you shine, who basically got you to work on time. So without her, you'd be like me, you know, looking for jobs and getting fired for these petty bullshit shenanigans, you know, just like me, you know. So basically, you weren't shit before you copped yourself a white girl, you know. So now you got the white card in your pocket, and you basically weren't shit before you snagged yourself a white bitch, you know. So it's like, you walking around like the sunshine, like you shining, but you weren't shining at all before she came in your life, you know. You weren't shit, you know. You were just like me, you know, looking for jobs, you know, trying to save up money, getting high every day, and this and that. And you can talk all the bullshit, talking about, oh, you're a fiend, da 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 da. You're a fiend too. You keep lying to yourself and faking yourself, talking about, I'm gonna quit weed. Stop bullshitting with yourself. Quit this act. If I was you, I would stop banging, because it's gonna get your ass killed and fucked up, you know. Like, people are dying over that shit, you know, whether they have a tattoo on them, you know, you got your probably bandana from the dollar store or Walmart. Anybody can take $500 and put a tattoo on them with some numbers and letters. Anybody can do that, you know. But do you fucking realize that people are fucking dying for just claiming false claiming? I mean, the only reason why you're not getting popped is because you're, living at your mom's and is in the quiet ass suburbs, with some white bitch. So like, as a G, man, I can't respect you, man. I have no respect for you whatsoever. Like, you just made my enemy list, and quit all that talking bullshit because it's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. Like, fuck what you're talking about. You can say whatever you want to say about me. Fuck what you're talking about. It's whatever. Like, you got nothing on me except for a car and a white bitch, which is I don't fuck with white girls, so I can give two shits about them. But bro, you're just a joke, bro. Like you played yourself. Like all this gang banging shit. You should quit because your ass is gonna get popped for some shit that you were claiming and not really about that life. Like how you gonna call yourself a fucking Sereno when you got your social media name the Last King Reaper? Doesn't make sense. Like you're confusing me. Like it's first of all it's disrespectful to to the gang. Even though I'm not a gangbanger, but I can tell you straight up, it's disrespect to them because you're claiming to be something not. It's like a fake veteran claiming to be a Marine and he's not. That's how disrespectful it is. People don't take like you to you doing that bullshit. Like you getting away with it because you're in Minnesota, and people in Minnesota just make a bunch of stupid mistakes. So you're getting away with it. But if you were out on the West Coast, your ass would have been clapped, and you know it. So don't try to act all hard and shit. Like sit the fuck down. Like you've been the same size T-shirts, those medium-sized T-shirts that you wear. You probably were the same size since 8th grade, and fuck those little pants that you wear. They're extra, extra small. Get yourself some baggy pants. Why the fuck you walk around in skateboarder jeans and skateboarding T-shirts and these rock band T-shirts, and you call yourself a hard ass? Sit the fuck down. Like I can't take you seriously, man. You can say what you want about me that you're a wannabe bodybuilder, you're a wannabe powerlifter. First of all, I had a powerlifting coach come to my gym and try to recruit me, but he consulted himself in the wrong way on someone else's business property. So I wasn't even trying. So I know I'm gifted. You, on the other hand, are pulling this little Hollywood stunt. You're a good actor. You're a good actor. All right. You should literally try to see if you can act in the Walker Texas Ranger films. Because you're a real good actor. And like I said, bro, I can't take you serious. Like you claim to be a G, but you run back to a whole bunch of females and pop some shit to them, and you threaten to dry snitch on me? Like, how fucking dare you? Like, you claim you're from Cali, but you're breaking, like, the number one Cali street code is no snitching. With dry snitching, wet snitching, accident snitching, purpose snitching, all that, bro. Like, you're a fucking snitch, bro. Like, I can't even fuck with you. And you got a sexual fetish for your aunt. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, you got yourself a skeleton, living dead bitch, sleeping in the same bed with you, but you want to fucking fantasize about your aunt. Like, you are a fucking sick fuck, all right? Say what you want to say about me, but you are a sick fuck for having a fetish for your aunt, you sick fuck. Fuck what you talking about. Like, you're just a sick fuck. You're on some incest shit, and I can't fuck with you. Like, you threatened to snitch on me, but I'm just going to call you a snitch anyway because you were going to go through with it, but you know there was going to consequences if you did that shit. Um, you're a fucking incest nephew. That's what you are. You're an incest nephew. Like, why the fuck would you be mad that your aunt added me on Facebook and I showed you documentation that showed you that it wasn't me, and then you still get all mad and defend her like she's your girlfriend, like she's your fucking aunt, not your girlfriend? Like, what the fuck? Like, you are a sick fuck. All right, just stop gangbanging. Just be a skateboarder and stop gangbanging because it's gonna get you fucking killed for claiming that you're not. Like, you call yourself a Sereno, but your social media name is Last King Reaper. What the fuck, bro? And you can't even tattoo Sereno on you. Like, you don't have the balls to tattoo on it because you know if a real Latin King runs up on you, you're fucking dead meat, Buster.